Good morning, Pankhurst, and welcome to your second math lesson this week. So today is Tuesday, 26th of January 2021, and your learning objective today is can I count money in pounds? So in today's lesson, we will be recapping our learning from year 2 so that we are able to know the symbol for a pound, to know that pounds can be coins and notes, and to count in £1, £2, £5, £10, and £20. Now, I would like you to have a look at these three notes. Can you think with your thinking caps on what the value of each of these notes is? Fantastic. So the value of this note is £5. The value of this note is £20, and the value of, £10, and the value of this note is £20. I know it's one note, but the value is the number that's on the note. Okay, that is how much it is worth. It is one note, so one object, one item, one note, but the value is the number that's on it. So now, keeping that in mind, can you think about how many £1 coins are equivalent to a £20 note? Pause the video now and think about it. Okay, so it says how many £1 coins are equivalent to a £20 note. So if £1 means £1, okay, that means you will need to count that pound until you get to 20. So now let's see how many £1 are equivalent to £20. If you just bear with me a second. So now if this is a £1 and that means the value is 1, you will need to count that in ones to know how many £1 coins are equivalent to £20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now, if we know that £1 means 1, you need to count £1 20 times for it to be equivalent to a £20 note. Now, how many £2 coins do you think are equivalent to a £10 note? Put your thinking caps on. It's a £2 coin. So what do you think you are going to need to count it as? Okay, pause the screen now and work it out. Okay, fantastic. So now if a £2 coin is worth 2, the value is 2, we need to count it until we get to 20. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So we need £21 coins to make a £20 note, you need £21 coins for it to be equivalent to a £20 note. Then you need 10 £2 coins to be equivalent to a £20 note. The reason we've counted these in twos is because one £2 coins value is 2. So we count it in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So now we know 10 £2 coins are equivalent to a £20 note. Now, this is your guided practice. On your mini whiteboards, can you complete the bar model? Before you do that, let me just explain it to you. So if we know that this is worth £5, okay, what do you think each square will have in it? Each square of this bar model will have in it. Fantastic. So now if this is 5 and this is 5, and the reason we have 5 is because this £5 has 5 little dots inside. Okay. Now, what do you think the total at the top of the bar model is? Fantastic. It's 20 because we count it in fives. 5 add 5 add 5 add 5. So we have 4 groups of 5. Yeah, so which means it's 5 times 20 or 5 plus 5 plus 5. So let's count it in 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. So now I have 20 and I split it in 4 bars. Okay. Now, what do you think this is? Can you work that on your, can you pause the video and work that out on your whiteboard yourself? Yeah, remember the value, so what each square is worth. And when you're ready, come back to my video. Fantastic. So the answer is 30. And the reason it is 30 is because my bar models, in my bar model, the total is 30 and it's been split into 3 parts. And when you split 30 into 3 parts, it becomes 10, 10, 10. So now this part is worth 10 because this note is worth 10. Then this is worth 10, and then this is worth 10. So you would do 10 plus 10 plus 10, or you could do 10 groups of 3. Okay, so which means it will be 3 times 10. So now let's count this in tens. 10, 20, 30. So now that is my answer. Fantastic, Pankhurst. Now, complete the part-whole model. So if you look at my part-whole model here, I have my tens and I have my ones. Okay, now can you look at what I have in my tens and what I have in my ones? What do you think the answer would be? Fantastic. It would be 23. And the reason it would be 23 is because I've got the £20 note, which means 20, then I've got 3 ones. So £20 note, 20, let's count it, 20, then count the ones. Okay, now let's start counting the tens. 20, 21, 22, 23. So I have 23 pounds. Now, it says £32 here. I've got my 2 £1 coins, okay? But I am missing my notes here. Can you think about different ways I could make 30 using the notes? I'm going to pause the screen now and you can work it out. So if you look here, year 3, I have put down the 3 types of notes that we have. Can you find different ways that you could make 30 pounds? Okay, pause the screen now, and when you are ready, come back. So the different ways I could make 30 are, I'm going to put it here. Okay, I can use a £20 note. Oops, sorry. I can use a £20 note and a £10 note, so that's 30. I can also use a £20 note and a £5 note and a £5 note. Yeah, I can also use I can use three £10 notes. £10 plus £10 plus £10. I can also use £10 plus £10 plus £5 plus £5. And the reason I've used two £5 is because two £5 make a 10. Okay, so now these are the different ways I could make 30. So you could choose one way that you can make 30. So I'm going to choose the most easiest way with the least amount of notes, which is 20, and then 10, which makes 30. So now I'm going to count my money. First, I'm going to count my tens, then my ones. So 20, 30, 31, 32. So now this is how I use the part whole model for me to make up the amount that is here. Now, match the money to the correct total. Which total is left? So, what I would like you to do first is count each square, and in each square, the amount matches one of these amounts here. So, can you, on your mini whiteboards, okay, write down which amount square A is, which amount square B is, and which amount square C is. Okay, and then once you have done that, can you draw the money that matches the left out total? So if you see, I have 3 squares here and 4 totals. I will have 1 total left. Can you draw the money that matches that total that's left? So if you just pause the video for me now and complete this. Okay, so fantastic. Let's start with A. So A shows me 3 £20 notes. So I am going to count these as 20 plus 20 plus 20, or I can count it in tens. So I know this is worth 2 tens, this is worth 2 tens, and this is worth 2 tens. So now let's count, okay? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I know A is £60 because I have 3 £20 notes, which means 20 add 20 add 20. Yeah, fantastic. So now let's count this. I have 10, 10, 10. So I have 3 tens. So I'm going to draw 1 10 next to each. And then I have 3 ones. Okay, so now let's count 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. So I know that B is £33. Okay, now let's count the next one. So now this is 10. Now this is 5, so which means £5. So I'm going to do a circle just to show my ones. And then this is £1. I'm going to do my circle, and then this is worth £2 ones. Okay, £2. Now I'm going to count it. So I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So C is worth £18. Okay, now the amount that I have left is £28. Okay, and it says here, can you draw the money that matches the left out total? So to make £20, I could use a £20 note to make 20. Now I have 8, so I need to think of notes and coins which will give me £8. So I could do £5, so that means 25, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 3 of those. Yeah. So remember the £5 means 5 ones because it's still one number. So 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. Another way I could do this is just make it smaller for you. Another way I could do it is using 2 10s. Yeah, so 10, 20, 25. But I don't want to use 3 to £1 coins. I'm going to change it to a £2 coin. So 25, 26, 27, because that's worth 2, and then 28. Okay. Now, this is your next guided practice. The mastronauts have been saving their spending money. Okay, the red mastronaut has saved this, and the yellow mastronaut has saved this. Who has saved the most money? Explain your answer. So what I would like you to do is pause the video and work out how much the red mastronaut has saved, and then work out how much the yellow mastronaut has saved. Okay, and then write down who has saved the most money. Okay, pause the video now and complete this guided activity. Okay, fantastic. So if we work out what the red astronaut has saved, then we'll work out what the yellow one has saved. So the red one has saved £10 plus £10 plus £5 and £1. So I'm going to do £10 plus £10 plus £5 plus £1 and then plus £1. So the red astronaut has saved 10, 20, 25, 26, 27. 10 add 10 is 20, 20 add 5 is 25, 25 add 1 is 26, 26 add 1 is 27. So he has saved £27. Can you see I'm using the pound sign and not the P sign, yeah? Now, the yellow astronaut has saved 20. So he's got £20 note here, and he's also got a £2 note, and I know that's a £2 note because the shape is bigger, but the colors are differently laid out too, and a £1 note. Now, if I add all that together, yeah, I have 20 plus 2, which is 22, 20, 21, 22, add another one, so 20, 21, 22, 23. So he has 23 pounds. So now who has saved the most money? So the most money has been saved by the, oops, I'm just going to get more. So the most money has been saved by the red astronaut. Yeah, and this is because 27 is more than 23. So a 27 is bigger than 23. Yeah. Now your independent task. Now it's your turn. choose between activity 1 and activity 2, then you can challenge yourself with activity 3. So with activity 1, you have the bar models, okay, and you need to complete them. So if you look at the top, if you look at bar model A, you've got a £20 note and a £10 note and £10 note and £10 note. So you know that is 20, add 10, add 10, add 10. Okay, so let's put 20, lock 20 in our head and then count on 3 tens. 20, 30, 40, 50. So I know that my answer to this bar model here is £50. Now you need to complete B and C. They've given you the total in the top bar, but then you need to split it into the other bars to complete the bar model. You have £10 here and you just need to complete the rest. Okay. So activity 1 is in 2 parts. Then you've got the part whole model. So you count how many you have here and then you write the total. Then you have the total in the other 2 and you need to draw the amount of money to make up that amount. Now with activity 2, how much money is there? So you need to count the money and write the correct total. And then activity 3's challenge is this. Okay, it's a word problem that you need to work out. Now, year 3, please go back to the correct activity and pause on that part of the video to complete the activity. And when you are done, please upload your work to Tapestry. I'm really looking forward to seeing your money work on Tapestry. Okay, see you in your next video. Bye.